Broadcasting live from Houston, Texas, where the retractable roof of Minute Maid Park is closed. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Zack Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Zack Greinke, one of the most complete pitchers in the game of baseball. 4-pitch mix. I don't think anybody commands the fastball as well as Zack Greinke. Up, down, in and out. He can dot the fastball. Good curveball, good change. Has the slider that he'll throw to both righties and lefties. If Zack Greinke brings his A game, he can shut anybody down.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick is there to put it away for out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
A huge key I see for this lineup is they're going to have to make this defense work. They're not afraid to kick a baseball around. If they can put the ball in play and make this defense beat themselves, they don't even have to worry about running into a 3-run homer.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He beat it out. Outstanding effort, but he can't get the out. So there'll be a runner aboard with 1 gone.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. If you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Standing in now, Albert Pujols. 3-1 to him now. Goodwin, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Now the 3-2 pitch. On Albert, couldn't quite keep the weight back that time as this ball is pulled foul out of play. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Once again, a 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
A runner on first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Altuve has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So a good start here for Zack Greinke. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Jaime Barria gets the starting nod for the Halos. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
Michael Brantley.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. The 0-2 delivery. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Into the corner and slicing foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Now at the plate, Alex Bregman. Ready with the 1-1. A pitch out. The throw on the pitch out pays off as he is nailed at second base.
Wow, that's a big time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
The 2-1. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. In now is Andrelton Simmons, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Batting second, first baseman.
Striding into the box, Jared Walsh, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 2-1 off is Simmons. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnick. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman, he can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Smith. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Ready now for L.A., Matt Thacker.
Matt Thacker.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Simmons is off at first with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here's Carlos Correa now. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Hit down the third base line, and that's through for a hit. Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz. The 2-1 is laid off of for ball number 3. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. Nobody out, runner on first. The next 3-2. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the Angels on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 home makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the 2nd out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Next up for the Astros, Jake Marisnick. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
The 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here. So whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Three-two pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Two left for the Astros. We'll move to the third with no score. Now batting, Michael Hermosillo. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. 3-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa scoops it up, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Stepping up to the plate, David Fletcher. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
And the throw to first is in time, one gone. At the plate, Brian Goodwin.
Center fielder, Brian Goodwin.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Three-two pitch. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. But this will land untouched.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
On a line, that's a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And a relay home. And they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels are out in front 2-0. Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. Second trip to the plate for him. He drew a leadoff walk in the home first.
Hey, going back to his first at-bat, that was a terrific at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches, and one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up early on the starting pitcher.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Here's Michael Brantley. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 2.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He drew a walk his first time up. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Alvarez. And a fastball just a bit up. Bregman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Two-run shot to straightaway center. As the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Here's Carlos Correa now. A base hit in his first trip. The 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. Simmons is there, and he'll throw against his body to first. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We're through 3 here in the Space City, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. In now for the Angels, Jared Walsh. He flew out in his last at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marisnick, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. Settling in now, Kevin Smith looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Another full count pitch home. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Up next for the Angels, third baseman.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Thacker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. The 1-2. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Another one sent foul. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Michael Hermosillo. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, all even at 2 apiece. Ready now, Aledmus Diaz reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 2-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. Fletcher comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Goodwin, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson.
Digging in, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's Jake Marisnick, who was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chirinos, the runner at first with 2 gone. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Astros leave 1 through 4. We're deadlocked at 2 apiece. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, David Fletcher. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always hitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. Line drive to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his 3rd knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night. 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or 2 before this one ends.
In now, Albert Pujols. And that misses 2 and 2. Next pitch will be an even 80 so far for Greinke. Here now the 2-2. On Albert couldn't quite keep the weight back that time as this ball is pulled foul out of play. Here's another 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Reddick, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Goodwin at second. Calhoun at first. 2 out in the inning. Popped him up. Diaz is there for it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. The 1-1. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. Walsh is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lined hard to the left side, but foul.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And now a soft liner to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Goodwin. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, number 44.
Ready to take his hacks again, Alvarez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. He's set, and the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this kind of 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Taylor Cole trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Bregman on second. Alvarez on at first with 2 down. A bouncer to the left side. Played on the backhand. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros through 5. All even at 2-2. Stepping up now, Jared Walsh. The 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Grounded to the right. This will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting,
Kevin Smith will be next. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Thacker.
Ready once again, Matt Thacker. He got called out on strikes his last time through. One and 2 as he chases the slider. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And D-Row, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
Man, it was already a dicey situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So instead of a chance to turn 2, they've got runners on second and third, and a base hit will drive in a pair.
Ready with the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Popped him up. Diaz will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
And
he's going to make a change here as that's going to be all tonight for Zach Greinke. Colin McHugh is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. Smith over at second. Hermosillo at first, 2 out in the inning. And that one stayed up a little high. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Angels get just the 1. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Angels 3 and the Astros 2. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He was a ground out victim last time up. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. To his left, Fletcher. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Popped straight up. Fletcher into shallow center. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirino.
Striding in once again, Robinson Chirinos. It was a walk in his last trip. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Seared down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2 and 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3 and 2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2 and 2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
The next 3-2. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Here's Jake Marisnick, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 2 out with a man at first. And he lays off for a ball, 2 and 1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-1. A weak chopper up the line, but it gets fouled. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. 1 left for Houston. They're down 3-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. To 2 and 2 now. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
They have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cole Calhoun. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1. Fouled away.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
From the belt, the pitch. And it's fouled away. Pujols aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. The second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
Play ball.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 54, Jose Juan. Now pitching for the Angels, number 32, Sam Rosie. Now pitching for the Angels, number 57.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Halos rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Taylor Cole takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Angels. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.